Hi there and welcome to our GCSE maths videos on some exam questions related to fractions. Our first exam question states there are 17 counters in a bag. The table shows the number of counters of each color. What fractions of the counters are blue? Now the blue counters are over here. Now to work out the fraction of the blue counters, we need to total the number of counters up. So 7 at 2 is 9, 9 at 5 is 14, 14 at 3 is 17. So we would have a total of 17 counters, and the fraction of those counters which are blue are 2. So we're going to have 2/17 as our fraction. Okay. Last year the cost of Tom's train ticket was £42. This year the cost of Tom's train ticket increased to £50. Write down the increase in the cost of Tom's ticket as a fraction of last year's cost. So if it went from £42 to £50, we know that it increased by £1. This is the increase in money. Okay, it increased by £8. It says write it as a fraction of last year's cost. Last year's cost was £42, so we would just do 8/42 as a fraction of last year's cost. Okay, we can simplify that. So 8 divided by 2 would get you 4. 42 divided by 2 would get you 21. So we can also write it as that. So our answer would be 4/21. Next question. Here are two fractions. Work out which of these fractions is closer to 1. You must show you're working out. So to work out which fraction is actually close to 1, we would need to turn them into a decimal. So 7 divided by 6 would get you an answer of 1 point, carry the 1 and then carry the 4. So it would be something like this. So you would have 1.16 reoccurring. Now for 6/7, you would just do 6 divided by 7, 0 point, and then you carry the 6 over. That would get you an answer of 8, and then you will have a remainder of 4, and that would go 5 times with a remainder of 5, and that will go 7 times with a remainder of 1, and then you would have 1, and you will have so on. Okay, so this is 0.8571. Now from 1 you can just subtract 1.16. So 1.00 subtract 1.16, and that would get you an answer of 4.8. So this one has a difference of roughly 0.84. Okay, now this one we can do as well. 1.0000 subtract 0.8571. Okay, if we subtract it, let's borrow. So 92410. So this one has a difference of 0.1429. Now if this one has a difference of 0.84 and this one has a difference of 0.1429, which one is closer to 1? The one with the lowest distance to 1 is going to be closer to 1. Okay, and that's going to be this one over here. Okay, 0.1429. So that means that 6/7 is going to be closer to 1. Okay, and if you wanted to work this out, you can also do the opposite way. I know I've done 1 subtract 1.16, so I got a negative number, but you can do it the opposite way around as well, which is 1.6 subtract 1, and that would get you 0.16, but that's still further away than this number over here. Okay, next question. Holly is thinking of a number. 3/4 of Holly's number is 39. Work out the number Holly is thinking of. So we know that 3/4 of a number is going to be 39. So instead of dividing it first, we're going to multiply. So we would do 39 multiplied by 4, which was going to give us 36 156, and then we divide it by 3. So we would do 156 divided by 3, which is going to be 52. So our answer is going to be 52, and we can just substitute in that value there, and we can work it out. 52 divided by 4 is going to give you an answer of 13. 13 times 3 is going to give you 39, so you know that your answer is going to be correct. Okay, work out the difference between 25 and 2/9 of 81. Let's work out 2/9 of 81. 81 divided by 9 is 9. 9 times 2 is 18. So this value over here is worth 18, and this value is 25. You will just do 25 subtract 18, which will get you a value of 7. So the difference is going to be 7. Okay, next question. Stan has an income of £2,000 a month. He spends 2/5 of his income on rent. He spends 3/20 of his income on bills. He spends 1/10 of his income on food. Stan saves the rest of his income. Work out how much Stan saves each month. So how much does he spend on rent? Well, he's going to spend 2/5 of 2,000 on his rent. Okay, 2/5 of 2,000. 2,000 divided by 5 is going to give you an answer of 400. Yeah, so you're going to have an answer of 400 multiplied by 2, 800. So he spends £800 on rent. 3/20 on his bills, so 3/20 of 2,000, that's going to give you an answer of 300, because 2,000 divided by 20 is going to give you 100, multiplied by 3 is 300, and then finally 1/10 of 2,000 is going to give you an answer of 200. Okay, now if we total that up, that's going to give you an answer of 1,300, but that's how much he spends. How much does he save? You're going to subtract that from 2,000, so 1,300 there, subtract it, 0, 0, 1, 7, so we're going to have £700 left. Okay, next question is a divide question. Whenever we're dividing, we use the method KFC, keep, flip and change. So we're going to keep the first fraction 1/7. We're going to change the symbol to a multiply, and we're going to flip the other fraction, so 4/3. Is there anything we can cancel out at this point? No, we can't. So we can do 1 times 4, which is 4, and 7 times 3, which is 21. That would be your answer, 4/21. Okay, next question, it says convert 2/9 to a decimal. So to convert 2/9, all we would do is numerator divided by denominator. 2 divided by 9, 0 point, we carry the 2, that would go 2 times, we carry the 2 again, that would go 2 times once again, and you will see that this will just keep reoccurring. So our decimal would be 0.2. And to check your answer, you can even type in 2/9 into your calculator and press SD, and you will get a reoccurring decimal of 0.2 reoccurring. Okay, so we know that that answer is correct. Now, final question now. X is an integer such as 1 is smaller than or equal to x, which is smaller than or equal to 9. Prove that 0.0x is equal to x over 99. Now this seems a bit wordy, but it's really the same concept. Now x is an integer, so we know that it's going to be between 1 and 9, including 1 and 9. So if we choose x to be 5, for example, let's work that out. We know that 0.05 is going to be equal to 5 over 99. That's what this is trying to say. And we can work that out by saying x is going to be equal to 0.05, because both of these numbers are reoccurring, as you can see there. 0.505. You can multiply by 10 to get 0.50505. You can multiply by 10 again to get 5.050505. Now you can subtract this line from this line, because they have the same reoccurring at the end. You have the same bit at the end. so we can just subtract them. So you would have 100x subtract x, which is going to be 99x, and that's going to be equal to 5.05 reoccurring subtract 0.05 reoccurring. So 99x is going to be equal to 5. To get x by itself, you divide it by 99, and there we have it. So that means that 0.05 is equal to 5 over 99, and this would work even if we used any number between 1 and 9. Okay, so that's how we would prove it. This would be worth 4 marks if we proved it like that. And that is it for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked it, and one last thing, please subscribe, hit the like button and the notification bell.